This video right here is interesting. And it's only interesting because of she's 18 years old. This woman is 18 years old. She's just been caught and she stole maybe around 5,000 or a little more than 5,000. And the go-to move is to blame it on something that she's been taught to use as an excuse for any time she gets caught doing something she's not supposed to be doing. And the excuse is usually DV. That's the go-to move. Abuse. That's the go-to move for stealing. For stealing, for cheating, for, leaving relationships. And instead of telling the truth about why you left the relationship, their go-to move is DV. And the reason why that's problematic because it takes away from the women that are actually being abused. I don't know why the women don't speak up. When it comes to a situation like this, I don't know why they don't say, "Hey, why don't you stop using that?" When there's really women out there being abused. Because if you were abused, why didn't you just go to the police when you were being abused, right? Why you talk about abuse when you're caught stealing, when you're caught, defrauding the government, when you caught doing all these things that you're not supposed to be doing, then you bring up abuse. You don't bring it up any other time when you're doing anything other than illegal activities. But as soon as you get caught for something, that's what you use to get out of it. I don't know why other women don't speak up about this, because it really does take away from women that are being abused, because the police is starting to not believe anymore. Let's get to it.
18-year-old female employee. She's been with us since February or so. Yesterday was the last theft, but essentially she has 3 separate credit cards, and she's been fraudulently crediting them 9 times for a total of like $4,600. So what she did.
Now, it's bad that they, defraud the government, with all these, when it comes to benefits that they've been using and, claiming each other's children for tax return. But it's worse when you do that to your employer, somebody who decided to hire you, somebody who looked at you and took a chance on you, and you steal from the people that decided to give you a paycheck.
What she do is she just grab a whole bunch of merchandise, bring it to the register, stick in her credit card, act like someone returned the merchandise, but it didn't. I have a witness statement of admission, and this is her admission statement.
Okay.
And then I have her date and then initial and date each theft. So this is like the transaction that she stole. This is the transaction she stole. This is the transaction she stole.
These are all the transactions?
Yeah, there's 9 of them, and those are the dates and the amounts on the bottom.
And she claims that she did it because her boyfriend's abusive and said, if you don't bring me home money. And I said, where is she? Back there.
Did you hear the excuse? Did you hear the excuse?
Felony. I know.
So I told them you guys are coming. I said, that I do it.
I didn't even make contact with her yet, though, so. Okay.
So I don't know. I'm here tomorrow, too, so if you
Can I read her admission?
Oh, absolutely.
She was crediting returns of items onto her credit card. Oh. So essentially paying herself for clothes.
Like for example, like she returned all these items, like, and then made
she
up a
acted like she
customer's
bought
name.
them and then she returned them for herself.
Like this customer name, she just put in a dummy customer name, but I could see by the last name on the card it belongs to her. It actually prints out her name, so it's like
not even smart doing it.
And you can put in whatever she wants over here, but the card
it's not even smart and do it. You left a clear trail. you shouldn't be stealing. You shouldn't be stealing at all. You know, you shouldn't be stealing, especially from your employer. But if you're going to be a criminal, at least be a smart one. Sheesh.
Like, you can manually type in the name or something?
No,
She
it's
put in
swipe.
a dummy name.
No, well, she can manually type in that name. But she,
Lily Love?
yeah.
That's the name she chose?
Well, she used 9 different names. Mostly Jones was the last name she used, but this.
So he's essentially, this guy, whoever this is
He doesn't live with her.
pressuring me to give him money or he will abuse or kill me.
Right. Are you hot?
Yeah. So you want to take this?
I don't care.
Because
I don't care. I really don't.
she's going to transport it anyway.
Yeah. What's your first name? A-N-D...
A-N-D-I-A.
I'm going to read you something. Okay? It says, I'm required to warn you before you make any statement you have the following constitutional rights. Number 1, you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that? Number 2, you have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? Number 3, if you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? Number 4, any statement can and may be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that? Number 5, any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? Number 6, if any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you're privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? Lastly, I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be at your own free will. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions about what I just read you? How long have you worked here? A few months? Like when were you hired?
Like February.
February? Do you remember like mid-February, early February?
I don't remember the exact day.
Okay. How long have you lived in Florida?
$4 months.
4 months? Okay. So we got called here in reference to essentially a theft. Do you have any idea what the allegations are against you?
Yes, I do. He just told me prior to us coming in.
Who's he?
Michael.
Who is he to the store?
I don't know. I think it's something she died.
I'm Kofork. Okay. So, explain to me what happened.
Basically, I met this guy. Her name was Clear. We just moved here.
You met a guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Miles.
Miles?
Yeah. M-I-L-E.
Miles?
M-I...
Spider-Man?
My name is Miles. The bank is called Sunset Credit Union. So he made me open that up, and then he's like, "Oh, just basically put the money in this account, or if not, you can put it on this cash app account." He told me like open up.
So you would transfer it from whatever credit card you used to refund yourself the money
Yes, sir.
from the close,
Yeah.
and you would transfer it to a Cash App or the Sunset Credit Union?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I pull up your bank account, it's going to show that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Would you mind pulling your bank account up?
And I'll also show you him telling me to open it up.
Do you have his Instagram or his Facebook?
I have him on this app called Telegram.
What the heck is Telegram?
It's like a Slack or WhatsApp.
It's not like pictures.
No, it's a chat and messenger.
All right. Let me. Can you show me your?
Yeah, I am showing you him telling me to open the account.
Just so you're aware, you don't have to show me anything on your phone.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right.
I just don't want you to feel like I'm forcing you to show me.
Okay.
So you don't want to show me?
No.
Okay, that's fine. But your phone would be evidence, so I do need it because I'll write a search warrant for it and find the information out. All right. So you would transfer the money to this Sunset Credit Card Union or Cash App.
and like sometimes, like he was really good at getting to me, and like I'm really good with people, so I'm like very nice, I'm very forgiving. So like he would like let me use some of the money just like justify it, like like just to make sure like I'm in the right track and like I wouldn't snitch on him or anything like that. And yeah.
Miss Pedro, how old are you?
I'm 18, sorry.
You're 18. You ever been arrested before?
Never.
Never. All right. What was his name?
Michael.
Michael? Did Michael have you write a letter?
Yes, sir.
Is this the letter he had you write?
Yes, sir.
It is? Is that your name?
Yes, sir.
You signed this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, in this letter, it says you started February 27th returning
Yeah.
clothes.
That's the first date of on the paper.
Did you get to see these papers?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
signed these two as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got to see.
There's one more.
So
that
these are initials AP, right?
Yeah.
Those are your initials?
Yes, sir.
You did this?
Yes, sir.
For each one. I'm not going to go through all of them.
Yeah,
but I
for
think
each
there's,
one.
what, 9, you said?
So,
Okay. So nobody else did this but you.
yeah.
How would this work? Because here, Mr. Michael was trying to explain it to me, but I'm pretty slow and I don't understand things.
Okay. So basically,
I don't have a degree, so.
basically, I would just grab like items and then do like a return and just like do it on the credit card. That's how that would work.
So if I wanted to do it, I just go in there, pick whatever I want to return. I put my credit card in, and then just charge the store back the money
Yeah.
onto my credit card.
Yeah.
But how do I make a customer name like Lily Love?
Oh, it's just when you're done with the return, it just asks you like information of like the customers, and you can just like the random name, random address.
Okay. So each one of these customer names, they're not real customers.
No, sir.
You made them up.
No, yes, sir.
So how much money is in the Sunset Credit Union or the Cash App? How much money were you allowed to keep?
Like it depends on how like he would be feeling. Like sometimes you'd be like, cause he is like a scammer. So like,
Well, I mean, you are too.
Poor.
I guess so.
Guess
So
so.
he, like, I don't know. It just depends on like how much he wants to cut out of it. Like it's not like always like the same amount.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think you're lying to me.
Okay.
I think you did this. I don't think there's miles because when I write a search warrant for your phone, I don't think it's going to show any of that. And when it gets presented to the court and it shows that you were lying, you're an adult. They're not going to have. When the state attorney goes, yeah, she straight up lied to the officers the entire time. They're going to be more harsh on you, if that makes sense. So, is there a miles?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What does miles look like?
My name is
Because if this is actually happening, what you're saying too, then that's not acceptable either.
Yeah.
But you don't know his last name. Your roommates have never seen him. What does he drive?
He has a different car every time.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Did I miss anything?
Nothing you're deleting on your phone's ever really deleted.
You stand up for
Yeah,
me?
yeah. No, she has to sign.
One
She has to
quick-
sign one more.
This is the one we went and flipped through them.
Oh.
So just if you could put today's date. This is my name, date of birth, and the address that I would like to get mailed to. That's my
Okay.
business card.
All right.
That's my personal address at home and my date of birth.
Okay.
If you need
Yep.
that. Thanks.
So, would you like her trespass from here?
Sure.
Miss Pedro, stand up for me.
Yep, do that.
Face the wall. That's what I put.
Put your hands behind your back. Your purse, do you want it to go with you?
Regulators. Almost forgot to say that. Regulators, mount up.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And all this jewelry too? You want it to go with you to the jail? You don't want to call somebody to give it to them? A lot of jewelry you got on.
Mom, brother.
Miles.
My name is Miles.
Well, she got arrested, and ultimately she ended up with 2 years probation. Now I see people in the comments saying she only got 2 years probation. She should have got jail time. Well, this probably how it went. She's 18, so hopefully, I'm guessing she probably didn't have an extensive record, if a record at all. So they probably looked at it and say, this is her first offense, and usually for first offenses they give probation. Now, probation isn't. I mean, it depends on the crime. If you got probation for sending somebody to the upper room, that's a slap on the wrist. But for something like this, it's really not a slap on the wrist. And the reason why is because in 2 years, if she's already on this trajectory of criminality and she's already a scammer, she's already into that, it's only going to take a few months to a year maybe for her to get caught up again. And then that's when they'll give her the charge, whatever it is that she did, and plus hit her for the probation rest of the time that she owed. So it's really a trap. It's really a trap. You'll see people who you see people who go to court and end up doing 6 months because they don't want to come home to 5 years probation. They say, hey, you either do this 5 years probation, or you do this 6 months, or you do this 1 year, or you do this 10 years probation. People would literally rather just do the time and then come home, because they know that if they end up going and being in probation and they end up getting hit with something or getting into something, now they got to worry about the probation and whatever charge it is that they have. So this is really not a slap on the wrist for her, especially for this. It's a trap. This is a trap. And the thing I was really focused on is what she was saying. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see why women don't see this as a slap in the face. There's no Miles Morales. No, not Morales. There's no Miles. You did this, and the first thing you went to is abuse, DV, because that's what she sees. Even at 18, once she say that you think you're just going to get out of it and somebody's going to feel sorry for you. No, that's only in the rat community where you get away with telling stories like that. That's only there in that bubble. Out here, mainstream society, yeah, they like, nah, we don't believe that. And now she's going to go be on probation, and most likely she'll end up slipping up, doing something else, committing a crime. And you know what she's not going to do? She's still not going to blame herself, and that's the cycle with them.
You big dummy.